How's it going, YouTube lovers? This is Pixel Eagle 138, aka the Eagle Builder Animator, and welcome back to another episode of Eagle Game, where today I am here for part 2 of my update 1.4 review for Minecraft Pocket Edition. There are more features that we have in this review than we did in the last one, and I'm super excited to show them off to you, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. First one is the one I'm super excited about. I love this weapon in PC Edition, and that is the Trident. So let's go ahead and open this up. I have a Trident here. There are 4 different enchantments. One of them you cannot, does not mix well with one of the other ones. So that's Riptide. I forgot which one it doesn't mix with. I think it's Channeling or Loyalty. But you can see that the UI is still messed up. You have to go like this in order to see it. But I'm actually going to go ahead here. Third person. Look at that. I have a Trident in my hand. This is super cool. Let's actually switch to this perspective now. And this is a normal melee weapon, and as you could, if I look here, see it says 8 attack damage, which is not too bad considering if I go to a diamond sword, that does 7 attack damage. This is better than a diamond sword. This is an incredible weapon, and you can throw it too. If I press on the screen, I hold it back like this, I throw it, and look at that, it came right back to my hand. That is because one of the enchantments I have on it is Loyalty. It's my favorite enchantment on the Trident. Let me actually go ahead and switch back so you can see this in first person mode. Let's go ahead and throw it. We're going to throw it really far, and as soon as it lands, I think I threw it over the building. Look at that. It comes right back to my hand. I love this weapon so much. This is so great. Let's see, actually. Is there any mob I can fight? Anyone want a piece of me? Actually, you know what? Let me switch to creative mode. Let's go ahead and... Nope. Pull this up. I will need a zombie. Just a normal zombie will do. Wait, is that zombie horse? Yeah, that's not what I want. So let's actually, I want to just test this real fast. I didn't check this. No, that's not here yet. So we do not have the drowned mobs yet in Minecraft Pocket Edition that they have in PC Java. But anyway, let's spawn. I'm an idiot. Of course, I need to set it tonight. Now I can spawn a couple of these guys in here. Let me quickly switch back to game mode survival. Oh, it actually has a sweep effect, kind of like on the swords. Look at that, I'm hitting multiples at the same time. Look at that. Let's go after this guy over here. Long distance shot. And boop. That is so great. You two zombie, you want some of this? This Trident is so overpowered. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. This is really great. So again, the only way I know that you can get this in PC Edition is from the drowned mob, so like a special form of zombie that spawn underwater. And I didn't see a spawn egg for them, and the zombie didn't turn into... Wait a minute. I think they are down here somewhere. I just haven't found them yet, so I think I'm just... I'll have information on the screen from the wiki if I'm misleading you guys. I apologize if I got something wrong. Oh, and it's raining now. Fantastic. And I'm in a hole. Why am I in a hole? So there we go. Now we got that feature out of the way, my absolute favorite. It's time to move on to everything else after I fix the world. Another new thing that we have in the game is actual coral. Now this can generate underground. We've got all kinds of different colors. Let me just grab a bunch of versions. There's even dead varieties of it. And this is just to help lighten up the floor here, the floor of the ocean. Look at that. You'll find these randomly generated all over the place in crazy shapes. And you've got this type of coral as well. Oh wow, this is real. There's different shapes of them, and you got dead coral too, apparently. And I'm drowning again. But anyway, the coral will just generate randomly. And look, you can even place it up here if you want to. I think that's how it dries out. Yeah, see, you can only place the dead stuff up here. You can't place the... Well, hello. Dolphins, you realize I'm not ready to talk about you yet. Did you like the coral? So apparently my coral placement is dolphin approved. What do you know? So, that was the coral. It's basically just like the tall grass of the ocean floor. It's actually really colorful, too. It's more like the flower of the ocean floor. That's a better way of saying it. It's pretty sweet, too. So that was the coral, and let's move on to more plants. Next, we have kelp and seagrass, which you can actually see in abundance over there. So we actually have different types of kelp and everything. The seagrass, this is the more like the tall grass of the water. Like, look at this. This is seagrass right here. Place it down, and it just has a cool animation on it. It just, again, the whole point of this is to make the oceans better. And it definitely, instead of just being a bunch of sand and gravel on the floor, we've got all these plants. We've got more mobs than we've ever had before swimming around. Like, look, there's a salmon. Look at that. That's pretty sweet. I know, I'm going to drown again. Get out of the water. So, those are that. And then we also have the kelp. Let's actually swim over to this kelp over here. Nope. Swim properly, please. Thank you. So, swim over here. There's some kelp. These are basically like the trees of the ocean floor. These spawn in big groves. Let's get a breath. There we go. Now, here is the kelp. And it spawns like, it generates like this, and all you have to do is break it. Everything else above it breaks. And then you can just swim up, pick up all the items, and then if you put it in a furnace, you will get dried kelp, like what I have here, and that's actually a food source. It's not a very good food source, if I remember correctly. It only does like half a hunger bar, so it's kind of like an unbaked potato. But if you're in the ocean and you need food, you got dried kelp. That'll help you. Dolphins, I'll talk about you later. I'm saving you for the end because you're so awesome, but they're really playful. My goodness. And then you can actually craft dried kelp into dried kelp blocks. It's basically like crafting hay into hay bales. Isn't too much use other than decoration on this. But there we go. It actually kind of looks like a hay bale too, now that I think about it. So that is kelp and seagrass, the grass and trees of the ocean. So we got flowers, we got grass, we got trees. There's even torches for the ocean now, and those are plants. And that plant is the sea pickle. So if I go in here, these will generate randomly, and I believe you can actually grow them as well. They're pretty nifty. If you swim down here, and I place down a sea pickle, let's go into a cave. Let's go down here. Hey, look at that. It doesn't actually... It's kind of there. You can break it by hand. But if I swim down here... Ta-da! Sea pickle. Hi, dolphin. Yeah, near the end of the review. Yeah, look at that. The more they grow, the more light sources they get. Let me show... And the way, because I have them in my hand, you can plant them and make them brighter. Let me swim down here again. So, 1, kind of bright. 2 brighter, 3 even brighter, 4 even brighter, and 4 is the max you got there. So you can actually place light sources underwater that don't take up like as much space as the glowstone does. So this is actually really nifty. I love how you can practically just survive in the ocean the entire time. You don't really need to come to land for, well, wood. Most needed source in Minecraft, but you can find wood naturally underwater too, and I'll talk about that in a second here. But the sea pickles, I hear they're supposed to be like, they made a big deal about these, so I'm wondering if they'll have more implemented features in the future. But anyway, those are basically the torches of the sea. We got trees, flowers, grass, torches, and now we're going to move on to treasures and mobs. First, we have a treasure, and that is the heart of the sea. So let's go ahead and grab it here. You can't craft this. It is kind of like a saddle. You have to find it. There's a couple different places you can find, because there's underwater dungeons now. So I'm going to use the /locate command. There is now a shipwreck. There we go. So 66424. So I'm going to go ahead and TP to 664 7024. That should be enough. There it is. Now this is just one example of a shipwreck, kind of like villages. They can generate in different sizes and all of that kind of stuff. There's like trap doors here because we got different variations of trap doors now. So, oh no. No, hold on. I got this. There we go. So like I was saying, like with villages, there are different variations, like some with blacksmiths, some don't. Some of these have chests, others don't, and I, of course, am just my luck. I get one that doesn't have a chest in it. But we can still swim around. They're pretty cool. So this is how you can get wood if you were just out in the ocean. All kinds of wood, even the new stripped logs that, if you want to see more about that, go to my PC snapshot review. I don't want to cover that in this video. But these are the shipwrecks. They're pretty nifty, and now there is another feature. If I do /locate again, there is now another one called a ruin. So if I look in ruin, it's another underwater feature, so 640, and /TP to 670, 40. Now this one is a smaller ruin. It is just this small feature here, but you can actually get ruins that are the size of villages. And this one has a chest in it. So I'm going to swim in here, open the chest. Now see, you can have basic loot here. Like, look, we actually have the leather tunic, and we have wheat. And look at this. We can grab all this stuff here. We got an axe. So I've already got myself some armor just from that. So, and even a weapon if I didn't already have the Trident. And that is how you find the Heart of the Sea. It is a random loot that can spawn in chests. Let's actually swim to L surface. And, hello Dolphin, you want to lead me home? Let's go. So, we are going to swim all the way back. So, the Heart of the Sea, I'm going to talk about it while I'm swimming. The whole, swim right, please. There we go. The Heart of the Sea, the main purpose for it is to be crafted in something called a conduit, which is not actually implemented into Pocket Edition yet, as far as I know, because you need something called a Nautilus shell in order to get it to actually work. And I am lost. Oh, there it is. And now the Nautilus shell, I actually checked the creative inventory. It has not been implemented. They already said that this was 1/2 of the wave of updated aquatic features because there's just so many that they're adding. So hopefully we'll get the conduit next time, but I will show you footage of it on screen from the Java edition. So basically what it does is it allows you to, it's kind of like a beacon the way you set it up. Instead of iron and gold platform with the beacon, you have to create a box of prismarine, any prismarine blocks, and put the conduit in it. In that case, it'll give you a bunch of different potion effects that basically allow you to breathe and work underwater as if you were on land. It is actually really cool. I could definitely see a lot of people starting an underwater survival series with the updated aquatic. And if you guys want to see something like that, maybe to some extent on my channel, please do let me know. I would love to do that. I mean, I already love this Trident. It's my favorite weapon ever. But that is what the Heart of the Sea is used for. It's pretty much useless in 1.4, but in the sub-update or 1.5, it is going to have a major role. Now, finally, we are going to talk about the mobs in this update. So we have 2 more kinds of fish, and we have dolphins, which have been bugging me all day. It's actually kind of cool. So first, I would talk about these fish. It's just like the other fish I talked about. We've got pufferfish and tropical fish, which looks like a clownfish, but there's actually different variations. So let's go ahead and make myself an infinite water source here. So there, see, it's not an actual clownfish. Tropical fish are random. Oh gosh! And pufferfish are poisonous. See, you can't even touch it.
There I go. Little help over here.
Oh! I was slain by a pufferfish. I was about to say, well, good thing poison can't kill you, but no, these things are actually pretty dangerous. And they drop bones and a pufferfish. Not all that useful except for water-breathing potions. But anyway, this tropical fish, look, you can spawn in... Oh, please move, fish. I've tried to spawn in some of your brethren. There are all kinds of fish. I mean, look at the varieties we've got here. There's like a dozen varieties of tropical fish. Look at this. I feel like I'm on the show Tanked or something. I'm showing off all the cool fish we got here. So we have tropical fish and pufferfish. These spawn in the warmer biomes, kind of like the cod and salmon spawn in the colder biomes, because oceans have biomes now. It's actually pretty sweet. And be-free fish. Be-free, adorable tropical fish. So, I think that was a clownfish. Yeah, so see, we still have a clownfish type thing if I actually... See, it still looks like a clownfish, but it's no longer actually called a clownfish. We have tropical fish because we have different varieties. And they're just absolutely everywhere. They're so awesome. So there's not much to them other than what I talked about with, like, the other fish in the last update review. But we also have a new mob called the Dolphin.
Dolphins, yeah, they think they're so cute.
Now, actually, I want to go ahead and... Can I give myself a boat? I don't think /give works for a boat, but I'm going to try. Eagle 138. Oh, I can. Boat. There you go. I am going to get a boat for this. Yeah, let's go ahead and move this out of the way. No, I know how to craft. Yeah, I've not gone in a boat in a while. So we are going to go on an adventure. Let's go ahead into third-person mode, actually. Make this a bit more fun. See, look at that. I can paddle around, and the dolphins are playful. They'll actually, like, swim around me and stuff. Look at this. Dolphins are really awesome. Look at this. I hope one of them will jump for me. They actually can jump, too. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, look at that. They'll play around your boat, and they're actually supposed to lead you to treasure. Like shipwrecks and ruins. Dolphins can help you get there. It is pretty sweet. Look at these guys. They're swimming around. They're having fun. Please, will one of you jump for me? So dolphins are really awesome, but I think if you hit them, kind of like dogs, they'll go after you. They're dangerous if they want to be, but other than that, they're pretty... Can I get one in a boat? Get in a boat. Why aren't you getting in my boat? Get in... Oh, there one! We saw one jump on the corner there. Awesome. So we've got dolphins. They are highly intelligent like they are in real life. They're just absolutely awesome. But I actually want to hit one to see what's going to happen, because it's all for the name of the update. I know it's kind of cruel. So, let's see. Dolphin, I'm sorry. Where are you, Dolphin? Come here. Stop swimming so fast. Whoa. I feel like I'm getting watchdogged by a dolphin. I look at that, the dolphins immediately leave me. I killed one of their own, and they got upset with me. So, if you hurt dolphins too much, they will actually get, like, really mad at you and not lead you to treasure at all. So be nice to dolphins. They are your friends in the update Aquatic. So I'm sorry to the dolphin I had to kill. I'm so sorry. Oh, let's see the sea pickle's doing its work down there, lighting everything. So look at that, we got dolphins. I love that we no longer just have squid, because they were really actually kind of annoying before. But we have these amazing fish. We have the incredible dolphins. I love dolphins in this update. We do not have turtles yet. Those will have to be added in a later update. But this is what we have in 1.4, the first wave for the update Aquatic for Minecraft Pocket Edition. We've got the Trident here in my hand. I absolutely love this weapon. It's pretty amazing. And I have to get rid of the rain. Thank you, rain. Go away. But that is all I have for today's video. This was just absolutely awesome. I see a sheep. You're not aquatic. I do not care right now. But this was absolutely awesome. Let's go ahead and actually get into the boat. If I can get to the boat. Boat. Please let me board boat. Board boat. There we go. Let's go ahead and head out into an adventure in the ocean in the update Aquatic. So I hope you all enjoyed today's video. I'm here with my dolphin friends. Please drop a like down below if you enjoyed it, if you're excited for this update Aquatic just like I am. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye, guys!